Pressing publish on YouTube. Videos, perspective change 2017 to 2025. Today is Monday, 6th January 2025. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm Tanis Presley, she, her, hers of Graceland. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm Tanis Presley, she, her, hers of Graceland. I'm going to talk through how my perspective has changed about pressing the publish button for my YouTube videos from 2017 to 2025. This video was filmed Monday, 6th January 2025. Yes, so I have published at least 3 videos in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Okay. 9 years. This is my 9th consecutive year. Multiple videos. 3 or more each year. And so has it changed? The going through the process of making a video, uploading it to the platform, and that final moment of pressing publish, which is a very big competition space, because in a lot of the world, publication dates matter, publication timestamps matter, so date and time. And so in that sense, the ability to do that does matter in a publishing sense. And so this is kind of a bit of a YouTube channel recap, my publishing experience with YouTube, kind of a reflection and introspection, but then also kind of the understanding, has my understanding of it as a competition space kind of changed. I'd say I certainly have come to appreciate more how important that getting it published does matter, and that's like putting an emphasis on getting it right. And since I do a lot of, the vast majority, at least at this point in time, is same day content, right, realizing I should put an emphasis on doing it right, because for my video being approach, which is same day and single take, right, no editing, it's not the most common competition space. So being like, take the time and get it right, as opposed to rushing it and then getting it wrong, especially if my videoing style were to take off as a norm of sorts in the future. So being cognizant of there not being a whole lot of people out there that YouTube like I do, especially at least ones that I watch currently. All right. And so as a competition space, yes, I've gained a better understanding, and that comes from pressing publish, but also watching other people's content. So production as well as consumption. I say the 3 kind of big takeaways are 1, my nerves are less intense, but still there. So the nerves have not gone away. I think there's some people in life I've found where there's like nerves, and eventually they're like, I'm just tired of the nerves. So they just kind of take a mentality of like, kind of, that can be described as like stiff arming something and just kind of ignoring the nerves, and then just saying, well, they're not there anymore, but they really are. They just have some sort of mental barrier they built. So I don't do that. So I do still get nervous with each video. And I still do catch things. I'll press publish and there will be an extra space or a wrong word or something like that when I publish stuff, or the link will be wrong in the video description. So I do, it's not flawless 100% of the time. Though I do try to correct that. There's a lot of channels that don't go back and correct stuff. I do. All right, so that's 1. 2, my concerns are still video level, which I consider a very good thing, as it means I have not lost sight of the meaning of a single video and the impact it can have and the problems that can arise from just that one video. Like, some people might get lost in the production or lost in the event or something. I'm like, no. There's a lot of, I think in covering, especially like big events and stuff like that, it's actually doing stuff like that has helped me like appreciate how much. And so I would say perhaps even my appreciation of each video mattering on its own has grown by covering very like certain competition spaces and being like, no, I do not want to speak about another competitor in this event. I only want to speak about this person, right? So like, kind of in that sense, providing perspectives on individual performances and stuff like that, which is kind of a norm, at least at this point in time, kind of always has been, especially for like, say, sports. Is kind of like, that has actually helped ground me in the like no, it's really one video. And then, like, there's, so I'd say my appreciation has grown even more, but I have not lost sight of, like, even if I'm covering a competition, right, each individual person, each individual video matters on its own, even if, yeah, I cover the person in multiple videos, and it's still, each video is judged individually. Okay, and then the third kind of big takeaway was the biggest change has been in my perspective about monetizing. I have chosen the walking the wire, quote unquote, walking the wire approach without yellow lights. Yeah, so a monetization can kind of watch the Creator Insider YouTube channel, and like talks about, like, if you monetize, there's a bunch, there can be like green lights, yellow lights, red lights, or non-monetization, or no ads and stuff. And for mine, it's like, it's allowed, it's age restricted, or it's taken down, right? I live the higher risk lifestyle, and I don't make money off my videos. And towards the beginning, it was more of like, well, it'd be kind of cool, but it wasn't like I was set on monetizing. It was more like, I don't actually know, it would be cool, but I don't have a strong commitment that way. And considering I am in academia and research, open access is kind of more of the thing, especially if one wants to have like maximal impact for one's research career, then open access is kind of the way to go, which on YouTube, the most analogous thing may be non-monetizing. And especially like ads for something related to academia or research was kind of a, well, then it does raise the question of whether somebody's there for their research, right, or for academia. So there was a bit of a strong industry, science / mathematics / research / academia kind of tone to who I am, and that carried into making this YouTube channel. But also it has endured, yes, it is higher risk, much higher risk. There are no yellow lights, but I have, it's in my 9 consecutive years, I might actually have more experience with the restrictions and stuff getting taken down than some people who monetize and get to ride the yellow lights in blissful ignorance, so to speak. So there we go. That was on pressing publish on YouTube videos perspective change 2017 to 2025.